What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mike Dolce Knows channel. Today, we're talking about the top 10 foods you should be eating to get shredded while on a budget. That's a really long title, but it's very descriptive. Now, when it comes to losing weight, building muscle, following a quote diet and exercise program, a lot of the pushback from families specifically, or, college students, I should say, those just getting their life together specifically in this time of high inflation, it's like, man, food's expensive. I don't know what to eat. I can't afford to eat all that food. I can't afford to eat organic food, but really you can. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the top 10 foods to prioritize, right? There's 60 different ingredients that we use in any one of our 3 weeks to shred it or living lean meal plans. But these 10 specific foods I'm about to tell you very quickly, it's going to be a quick video. These are the ones to prioritize. First, I want to introduce our new sponsor, MarekHealth.com/Dolce. Go to Marek Health, MAREK health.com/Dolce. This is the official blood panel provider for the Dolce Diet and Fitness, a sponsor of the Mike Dolce Show podcast, the Mike Dolce Knows channel. So happy to be working with Marek Health. As you know, one of the co-founders of Marek Health is Derek over at More Plates, More Dates, one of the most successful health and fitness related channels on YouTube. I'm very happy to be a part of the Marek family and provide you with the most comprehensive, lowest possible cost blood work. Now, I've recently had this done. I've gone through the Marek Health portal exactly like you will. I wanted to go through exactly like a regular customer, and the experience was incredible. Honestly, it was a better experience than I have dealing with my own primary care physician. So you'll go to MarekHealth.com/Dolce. You can click the female panel with review, the male panel, or the male panel with review. I should say you will also receive a 10% discount with the use of the Dolce promo code. I get no kickback for your use of that code. Whether you use the code or not, I don't get a kickback, but I would love for you to get the discount and also for Marek to know that the traffic came from us. You can look at how comprehensive this panel is. This panel is a fraction of the cost of what you will spend elsewhere to get this same panel done. Total and free testosterone, estradiol, SHBG, progesterone, prolactin, prostate-specific antigen, the PSA test, FSH, luteinizing hormone. Go down and down and down all the way through. We test everything to make sure you are healthy and you are optimized. So MarekHealth.com/Dolce. Use that promo code Dolce to make sure you are getting that discount, but most importantly, that you are healthy. Now, back to this video. The top 10 foods that you should have in your pantry right now that we can get at the lowest possible cost. The end of this video, I'm going to tell you how you can hack the grocery shopping system to get these less expensively. But what are the foods? Briefly, I said this was going to be a quick video. Number one, eggs. Eggs are probably the lowest cost, high protein, high fat option in any grocery store. Eggs will get you what you need. Eggs have 6 grams of protein per egg. Eggs are loaded with choline, with cholesterol, which we actually need, with fat, which is essential to building muscle and also building fat. The power of the egg cannot be discounted. That's why it's the number one on this list. Eggs get a bad rap, but they should not. Eggs, chicken, beef, If you're going to, I'll talk about certified Piedmontese. You can click the link below, one of our sponsors also. But certified Piedmontese beef is the only beef I have in my home. Grass-fed, grass-finished beef delivered to your door for less than if you got in your car and drove to the supermarket to purchase an inferior cut of beef. You can get it certified Piedmontese for a lower cost, higher quality, delivered to your door with the Dolce promo code, 25% off, free delivery. Right. And I don't get a kickback. It's very important. All of our sponsors, I get no kickback for your use of those codes, because I said I don't want that, because then it makes me feel like I'm shilling, and I don't want to shill. I'm not a salesman. I want to share this because you guys are awesome, but I don't want to get kickbacks. I don't want to be incentivized that way. So that, just so you guys understand, that's the way we operate here. That's the way I feed my family. Eggs, chicken, beef, bang. That's out of the way. That's 1, 2, 3. Oats, rice, potatoes. Friends, this is dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. Eggs, chicken, beef, oats, rice, potatoes. That's 6. Berries. A bag of frozen mixed berries. This is the way to go. Apples, 7 and 8. 9 and 10, spinach and asparagus. We're slim pickings. I said top 10, but I got a few bonus I'm going to sneak in here. Peppers, onions, mushroom, and butternut squash. If this is what you're eating, holy cow, we have rounded out an amazing, healthy meal plan. Eggs, chicken, beef, oats, rice, potatoes, frozen mixed berries, fresh apples, spinach, asparagus. That's the top 10. And then peppers, onions, mushrooms, and butternut squash. That rounds it out a little bit more. We could add salt. We could add grass-fed butter or ghee. We could add avocado oil or coconut oil. I'd probably go coconut oil over avocado oil. It's just has a more versatile offering. So this, as I said earlier, this list gets bigger and bigger and bigger. We use about 60 different food products inside our 3 weeks to Shred It and Living Lean program. Now, not all 60 ingredients are in every single recipe, but still. Now, where do you get these at the lowest possible cost? Well, you got to look around. Amazon is a great provider. We get most of our oats and rice delivered from Amazon. I like Bob's Red Mill. That's where we get most of our grains. Bob's Red Mill through Amazon, delivered to our door for pennies. Rice, we will get bags, like 5-pound bags of organic jasmine white rice delivered to our door through Amazon. I haven't been able to find that any less expensive at Costco, at Walmart, at Target, at ShopRite, at Wegmans, at Whole Foods. Amazon is the way to go for most of these. Your coconut oil, your avocado oil, same thing. Salt, Himalayan salt, iodized salt, Amazon, Jeff Bezos. God bless him. God bless him. He made it so easy to get high quality foods inexpensively delivered to my front door, saving me time, saving me money that I don't have to get in the car, drive to the grocery store, especially with these high gas prices. Now, when it comes to eggs, chicken, and beef number 1, click the link below. Check out Certified Piedmontese. Look at their ground beef. Look at it, like they have higher cuts of beef that are more expensive than Whole Foods for sure. It's worth it, in my opinion, if you have the extra cash. Those of you who are in the higher income brackets, you want to be getting some like the fillets. I'm going to go home and have a bavette tonight. Bavette steak. Brandy's making me. She called me from Certified Piedmontese. We have the fillets 3 times a week. They're amazing. It's worth every penny. But let's say you don't have that access to cash. Not a problem. Get the Certified Piedmontese ground beef. They sell it in 5-pound bunches. Delivered to your door. Orders over $99. Get 100 hours worth of Certified Piedmontese grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef delivered to your door for free with a 25% discount. Promo code Dolce. Why? This is like Costco prices for Gucci quality. I like this is on a budget. Look around. Like look around. If you can find better, then do better. If that like this is budget. Like I'm a guy who grew up dirt poor, like super crazy poor. We had no windows in our house because we couldn't afford to replace the pane of glass. We had no heat, hot water. We had no running water in the wintertime because the pipes would freeze because there was no heat. Oftentimes no electricity. There was no food. There was no kitchen in my house, literally. The kitchen just collapsed one day. None of the appliances ever worked for like decades anyway. So I understand how to find inexpensive food, and I was still making gains. Even when I was a 4-year high school varsity wrestler, living like in that type of environment, horrible. So like when it comes to like making your money spread, baby, I understand this, deeply understand this. And I work with so many amazing families and help them do the same thing. Costco is a great option. I haven't found a better price on eggs than Costco. I forget what the price is as I sit here, but you can't beat the price for eggs. And I get the organic eggs at Costco. They're less expensive to get the racks. They're just like, I forget how many dozen. It's like 3-4 dozen eggs in a stack at Costco. Less expensive than conventional eggs at a grocery store. The berries, the frozen berries at Costco, sometimes I find them less expensive at Target or Walmart, but usually the big ass, it's like a 3-pound bag of frozen mixed berries at Costco. You can't beat it. Apples are almost the same price everywhere I go. Apples are rather inexpensive. You're talking a couple cents an apple. If you're getting, and we always buy fresh apples, right? Spinach, we buy fresh. Asparagus, we buy fresh. You want to get as much fresh as you can. Peppers, onions, mushrooms, squash. So there you go. Like use Costco. Walmart and Target has pretty damn good organic sections now. Go to your local Wegmans, supermarket, Safeway, Kroger's, Aldi. If you're overseas, my UK friends, Tesco, right? You can, there's a lot of great places, but be discerning. Look to buy in bulk. Look for what's on sale. And guy, here's the tip. Those who waited this deep into the video, here's the tip. Go to the produce manager. Go to the butcher. Go to the fishmonger and say, hey, when does this stuff go on sale? Like times are tough. Like I don't have a lot of money to spend on groceries. I'm trying to get the best quality food. Is any of this going on sale? They are awesome. I have never, in all the countries I went to, in all the states that I've lived in all the grocery stores I've gone shopping at, I always talk to the produce manager, the butcher, and the fishmonger. Most people ignore them like they're invisible. These humans are some of the most passionate, knowledgeable, and helpful in any grocery store, in any business I've ever gone to. They know everything. They know where those tomatoes came from and when they got here and how long they'll be. They know recipes. They know how to cook the pork loin. They know how long that piece of fish can stay in the refrigerator, whether you should have freezed it or not, and how long you have after you thaw it to the point that you can cook it. They tell you exactly what temperature to put it on in the oven, and they'll even give you some recipe hacks, all for free. And I say, hey, is this salmon going on sale? What's the freshest fish you have for the lowest possible price? Does any of this go on sale? When's the best time to buy this? Ask them that. This little piece of information right here is worth the entire video. Speak with them. Speak with those individuals and ask that information from them. Let me answer some quick questions right here. Boom. Jesse Lee. What's up, Jesse? Good to see you. Scuba. What's up, Scuba? Bam. Paul Chalk, my man. Check in tomorrow, Paul. Always speaking the truth. Boom. Looking forward to our next chat. That is tomorrow. I got a reminder here right in front of me. Call Paul tomorrow. Looking forward to our next chat. And when's the release of the Stan Efferton collaboration? That's my surgery had a little bit. I got boom. Oh, that's a whole nother story I'll tell you guys about later. And that kind of slowed down a little bit of the production here. Jesse, shouldn't the hierarchy of fitness and health coaches be based upon performance and longevity? A lot of health experts are on TRT and shit. Exactly. Doesn't that prove they didn't do it right? Many of them, for sure. Well, most of it is drug induced. If your results come from using drugs, that's fine, but say that and be a drug coach first. I'm not mad at that. That's a part of the world also. But be honest about it. Don't get all your gains from taking juice and then talk about how your diet's the best diet in the world. Shame. Like, that's shame on you. You got to be open and transparent to be helpful. Then people understand. So I'm with you there, Jesse. Scuba, exactly. Butternut squash is amazing. Just freaking incredible. California, always on fire. Thank you. I appreciate that. GT, fat loss equals just stop eating. Hey, that's A now. Easy there. Amir started 3 weeks to shredded Saturday, 263 to 259. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Bam. So you're ahead of the 1 pound per day average. So if you're following 3 weeks to shredded, click the link below. I think it says get a UFC body. Click the link below if you want to follow our 3 weeks to shredded program. If you're new to the channel, new to us, 3 weeks to shredded is the most successful, healthy weight loss platform. You can see these elite athletes behind me all use 3 weeks to shredded to get on weight, on time, every single time, to fight in the UFC, win world titles, tens of millions of dollars. Not one athlete we've ever worked with has ever missed weight following the 3 weeks to shredded program for over 20 years. They trust us to get in the best shape of their life. Imagine what we can do for you. Hardworking, regular folks just like us, me too. I'm following 3 weeks to shredded right now, which I show on my Instagram page, and you can see how dramatic my weight loss has been over the last month or so. So click the link below if you're interested. Plus, I have a discount for you guys if you want it. Omar, what's up, Omar, brother? I miss you. I miss doing these live streams. These live streams are going to get more regular here on the Mike Dolce Knows channel. Broccoli, turkey, mint. Yep, that's all there too. Lane trashed me today. Today he trashed me. I thought he trashed me the other day. Did he trash me again today? Zach Z, tell me. I know he put a video out there last week or so. I just haven't had a chance to do a response yet. I've been busy with my real life, my regular life. And I don't really, I'm not emotionally connected to such words. When is the new Living Lean cookbook coming out? I'm not sure about that. We have like probably 150 or so recipes already in the can, new recipes. F Pop-Tart Fitness, B Lane. He cheats on his wife and his diet. He looks like a soccer dad that works out 2 days a week and then hits the bar. He looks like the before picture. Damn, Zach C, that's awesome, brother. I appreciate that. That's funny. Let me screenshot that. My crazy fight weekend. Would love to hear your thoughts, but don't want to get off topic. Question about my diet. I tend to eat my breakfast and then I eat my calories at night, still in a deficit. I tend to eat my breakfast and then I eat my calories at night, still in a deficit. I don't understand, Paul, what that means. Can you give me a little bit more information on that? I don't understand, Paul. Could you, I'm sorry, my man. Could you just give me a little bit more information? And while you do that, I'll talk about the fight weekend. Man, Charles Oliveira is a beast. He's such a great fighter. He's extremely unprofessional, though, isn't he? Can we all agree that people got mad at me for saying Charles was disrespectful and unprofessional, and they got mad at me? Can you believe that? Got mad at me for saying that's unprofessional, that's disrespectful. Shame on him for missing weight for a world title fight, disrespecting his opponent, disrespecting every other athlete on the card. It's a two-part contract. Make weight, fight. Now, Charles Oliveira has missed weight 5 times. 5 times in his UFC career. 1 time, it happens. 2 times, oof, that needs to get fixed. 3 times, you got a problem. 4 times, what the hell's going on? Are you just trolling us? 5 times, shame on you, dude. Shame on you, dude. Right? So I've done videos on Charles before, but that's my thoughts. Man, poor Gaethje. Gaethje got bounced twice out of a title. Twice. I wonder if Gaethje's got a psychological. And Gaethje's awesome. I'm not saying this in the bad way, mind you. Let me preface what I'm going to say here. Many athletes have an inability to perform when the pressure is at the highest level. Gaethje's amazing until he fights for a title. And then he just doesn't fight smart. He doesn't fight like himself. Is Charles that much better? No. Gaethje got finished by Khabib and by Charles in a world title fight. Gaethje's better than that. I know Gaethje's better than that. I believe that there's a bit of a psychological affect that's at play. And I don't know Justin personally. And it's not about Justin, because I've seen many other amazing athletes. I've seen this happen to. It happened to me too. I'm not hating on Gaethje here. Happened to me too also when I was fighting. Like, I knew I was better than some of the guys I lost to. I just didn't perform to my full ability. I know why, and I'll go into that in the deeper videos, because when I do, actually I will discuss it, but when I discuss it, other people's names are going to come up because they need to come up, because that's a part of the process. Part of the journey is there's a few names that I can point to very specifically that were formative to my career in a negative way. There's some that are formative in a very positive way. But all of this stuff, and this is all of our life. What I say all the time is many of us, we suffer from a hug syndrome. We got a hug when we didn't deserve it, and we did not get a hug when we did deserve it. That's why most of us are twisted up in the head. Think about that. Think about your own life, right? You got credit for something you didn't do, and you didn't get credit for something that you really deserved. That's why we're all twisted up, kind of in my own way. It's my pocket Jordan Peterson right there, we'll call it. Amir says the 100 rep warm-up for dumbbell chest presses. So Amir is following our 3 weeks of shredded online program. If you go to the DolceDiet.com, you sign up for your personal total body transformation plan. You get not just a diet program, but also a personalized exercise program. Amir is following one of ours. It sounds like our beach mode program, in which one of the exercises is a 100 repetition warm-up for the dumbbell chest press at a specific percentage of 1 rep max. And all this is scaled out for you. It's awesome. Rigorous, but in a very good way. It is intended, Amir, to be 100 consecutive repetitions. Tempo reps. Boom, 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 boom. If it's a little hard, it should be a little hard. Maybe go just a little bit lighter, or maybe just kind of push through the discomfort, but not pain, not injury. Never risk form for reps, ever, 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 ever. Super chat is disabled. Yeah, we haven't set up monetization on this channel yet, Zach, and I do appreciate that, brother. Thank you. I tend to backload my daily calorie slotted, still keeping in deficit. Paul, what that's going to do, that's okay. But this is part of the calorie issue. Like Lane was taking shots at me because he doesn't understand the context of my statements. And I think he probably does understand, but I believe he's financially incentivized to keep perpetuating this falsehood. And this isn't the response to Lane, by the way. I'm going to do a full video on that. But the answer is, if you're throwing all your calories in at the end of the day, Paul, when you're at the most sedentary point in your day, you're throwing all those calories in early, and your insulin is skyrocketing at that point in the day. So it's the very last meal of the day. You're done all the movement. You're done all the activity. You're sitting on the couch. You're eating this big ass meal. Insulin is just boom, shooting through the roof. And then you go to bed. That is a much more deleterious state than had you slowly and systematically dripped in 3 or 4 meals spread evenly throughout the day while your activity level was still high, where your body could self-regulate insulin production and metabolize that food much more efficiently. So that is the answer. Now, one can argue calories in, calories out, but that argument always fails once we start looking at all of the other factors involved. So that would be my answer to you, Paul. Costash, hello, Bratton. Did I miss the top 10? Eggs, chicken, beef, oats, rice, potatoes, frozen Mixed berries, fresh apples, spinach, asparagus, and I also did say peppers, onions, mushrooms, and squash. Not in 2,600 calories now doing cardio and training. I eat breakfast after cardio and then pre-workout, and then the rest of my calories slotted at night. Thoughts? I would spread them out, Paul. I would spread. I wouldn't throw all of my heavy calories in late in the day when you're most sedentary. That's not ideal. Essentially, I eat less meals total, but bigger portions, and ultimately keeping my deficit going. It's working, but you're the professional. LO, I'm saying that is that best practice? No. Watch what happens if you just spread that out over a 4x4. You take the same amount of calories you're eating right now, so you're still at deficit, but now you break those same calories over 4 even meals about 4 hours apart. That helps improve digestive efficiency. Watch what happens. So now your last meal is about 4 hours before you go to bed. Ooh, now we're getting the benefit of declining insulin levels, which allows for greater growth hormone output, which enhances lipolysis. How about that? And this, again, those who look at the calorie equation, calories in, calories out, they don't take this into consideration. And I do know why. Usually because they have something to sell. But I don't understand. Well, like, I have something to sell. I sell truth. Like, it seems just as easy to tell the truth and then build a program and a platform around telling the truth instead of telling people that calories are the only thing that matters. No, calories matter, but they're not the only thing that matters. And calories are in context. Everything is in context. Zach, Lane should fly to Hawaii and become PJ's nutrition coach for his street bar fights. Lane and Ziggy train no-gi in the sauna to cut weight. Lane looked like he's on the Johnny Hendricks meal plan. Bro, you should do stand-up, man. You should be a writer for a sitcom or something. You got the skill, man. You're fucking quick too. The way you put this stuff together, you have the gift. You have a gift, my friend. I appreciate you spewing your gift all over our community, by the way. I do enjoy this. Thank you. And always thank you for being there. I get my back. When can we become badge members? Soon. I think you can't become badge members until the channel is monetized. We've far surpassed the monetization threshold, but I didn't want to monetize the channel yet. I didn't want to, not that I'm going to make a ton of money off this channel. It's pennies. I make pennies, but I think I don't want you guys to get bothered with ads and pop-ups. Are you getting any ads or pop-ups now? I don't know. I have the premium YouTube service. I pay the $10 a month or whatever it is. So I never get ads or pops up. Do you guys get any ads or pop-ups when you watch this stuff? You probably do, don't you? And I'm not even getting paid for it. Now, if that's the case, then I'll probably monetize, because if you're going to get silly ads anyway, we might as well trickle a couple pennies into the system that I can pay the intern. And usually what we do, all right, no ads, good. Usually what we do is, like, all the YouTube money that we get, I actually allocate it and spend it on, cold pressed juices, or like, Surf Taco, which is this like local, like Baja, like really cool, American style, like burrito shop, fish tacos and all that stuff. So a couple times a month or so, the YouTube channel will buy lunch or juices or coffee or whatever for the team. But it's not like, that's on my big channel. I got almost 50,000 subscribers on my big channel. It's like, still make a couple $100 a month. My consults are what? My 30-minute consult is like $250 for a 30-minute consult. So you think about this video right here is 28 minutes. Well, that's worth $250 to me in my real time. So me to do this video, I lose $250. And monetization, I won't even make $2.50 from this video. Right. So I just say that not because I don't want anything, but just to hopefully see, like, monetized or not monetized, man. I don't really care about that. All I want to do is give you guys the best information possible so you can live your best life. Paul, sounds good. No ads. William, been following 3 weeks to Shredded with the Alves weight cut plan. Would this diet be okay to recycle after finishing 21 days? Absolutely, it would. Many people do that, and here's how it goes. There's 2 ways to do this, William Wells. Way number 1, is follow the plan exactly as it's written. Time 1, time 2, time 3, you'll see your body recomposition. As you keep losing fat, your calories are basically at maintenance, right? And I will suggest you train harder and harder and harder and focus on progressive overload and time under tension. And you use all the strategies to build more and more and more muscle tissue. You will actually scale your body to become more muscular and less fat. Or every time you go through, you make a small reduction, make it 10, like a 5 to 10% reduction off of every ingredient in every meal all the way through each time you do that. And slowly you bring your body weight down and then down and then down and then down. I've seen people, and that's out of the book. Now, William, you don't have to worry about any of that. If you're a member of our online platform, you can click the link below to take a look at that. If you're a member of the online platform, well, then hell, then the system does it for you. All you do is you put in your body weight, your age, your height, you answer some questions about your lifestyle. And what we do is we have very specific coefficients that are attributed to each question that you answer, and it builds the formula inside our rule engine. And then we create the most ideal program for you, calorically, macro-wise, ingredient-wise, recipe-wise, meal timing, meal spacing. All of that is then built inside our system for you. You don't have to do anything except answer a few questions. And then when you go through day 21, you want to do it again, you just update your information and your plan is then recalibrated for you. That's incredible. Like, that's what I freaking love about our online platform. We got people crushing their goals right now with that. It just makes it really easy. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. Kostash, thank you for all the work and information. I remember when I first started to be interested on eating better after seeing your videos with Vitor Belfort. Kostash, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. I was really proud of all the hard work that I did with Vitor. It was really fun. I really enjoyed working with Vitor. We had a great time, great experience, great progress. I mean, my God, the fights that he performed so well in those fights. Who did he? I forget who he fought. Did he? It's funny now. Let me go back and look at my time with Vitor. Let's see if I can bring this up. Vitor Belfort. Let me see. Pull up his Sherdog. Boom. Let's go on a quick walk down memory lane. Yeah. So my time with Vitor started right here, Anderson Silva, and it was a loss, but let me explain this because there's context to this. Now, Vitor hired me after he fought Rich Franklin. Now, his fight with Rich Franklin was supposed to be a middleweight fight at 185 pounds. Unfortunately, Vitor could not make 185. In fact, Vitor had to request a catch weight of 196 pounds. They thought he was going to die while cutting weight. Now, I remember this fight was overseas. It might have been in Germany, actually. I wasn't working with Vitor at that time. And it was a grueling, brutal weight cut. I remember hearing stories from some of my buddies that were over there and from members of the UFC. And it was a really, really tough time for him to make 196 even. Then Vitor called me after that fight when he was scheduled to fight Anderson for the UFC middleweight world title at 185. And that's when they hired me. And I got Vitor down to 185.00 pounds. And it was very touching because Vitor's, once he made weight, at his house in Las Vegas. We did it all at his house, all quietly with gospel music playing. And it was so spiritual. It was beautiful, actually. And Vitor made weight and his wife, Joanna, started crying. She started crying and gave me a big hug in tears. And Vitor was laying in bed right there, just smiling. And they were both thanking me because of how healthy Vitor looked. I actually, if you ever read the book Living Lean, I actually start the book Living Lean with that story of cutting weight with Vitor and just how special that moment was and just one of the experiences that I've been fortunate to have. But anyway, so Vitor Anderson Silva. All right, we lost that one. Fair enough. Bam! We crush Yoshihiro Akiyama. Bam! We choke out Anthony Johnson, who missed weight by 11 pounds in Brazil that night. We go out, we take a short notice fight versus John Jones, up a weight class at middleweight. I think Dan Henderson pulled out of that fight. Then we go on, we beat Michael Bisping by KO, and we beat Luke Rockhold or beat Bisping by TKO. We beat Luke Rockhold by KO. That was my time with Vitor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights. 4-2 wins over Rockhold, former champion, Bisping, former champion, Anthony Johnson, and Yoshihiro Akiyama. And to be fair, Vitor almost beat John Jones in that fight. That was just a quick little walk down memory lane, just a little piece of my career there. No answer. That's awesome. I will for sure look into the custom plans. You're the man, Mike. Thanks for keeping it real and speaking the truth. This information is gold. Please continue the good work, sir. William, thank you. I appreciate that, man. This is what I do. I'm blessed and honored to be here, to be with you guys, to share this information, to share this time together, hopefully to provide some sort of value to you and to your life, and really to clear up a lot of the bullshit that's out there. There's a lot of people that are going to sell you some bullshit. They're going to try and twist and turn the science. They're going to take small little bullet points, and they're going to try and make those little bullet points real, but they're conflating the facts simply because they want to monetize. We all want to make money. I got products and services to share with you. If you want a personalized program, you want to work with a registered dietitian, if you want a bag of organic coffee beans, I got that stuff there for you. But I will never misrepresent what it is, and I will never misrepresent the science to sell that. If you like coffee, I got organic coffee beans from Peru. Craft roasted, small batch. They're awesome. You love them? Boom. Then go ahead and go sign up. Click the link. You're ready for a personalized diet and exercise program. You're sick of all the stuff that doesn't work. You want to eat real food where you don't have to take supplements and fit teas and waist trainers and fasting and carnivore. You just want to eat real food spread evenly throughout the day. I got a great program for that the world's greatest athletes use. I can share that with you too. You sick of getting crappy information? You got some health issues? Well, hey, I got a team of licensed registered dietitians on staff that can work with you to help you. That's what I do. I don't try and pretend I'm anything I'm not. My programs are anything that they're not. My team is anything that they're not. I tell you the truth, and I definitely don't twist the science. Right. And that's what a lot of those in this industry do. And that's why I do what I do. And that's why I will likely never have the following that all of the fitness marketers that are out there do, because they tell people what they want to hear. That the magic pill works, that they can eat Pop-Tarts and diet soda and ice cream and get in amazing shape and live happily ever after. We know that's not true. We know that's not true. When I say that, then people, they don't want to hear a guy saying, well, no, you shouldn't be drinking alcohol. You shouldn't smoke cigarettes. You shouldn't have diet soda. You shouldn't have any soda. You probably shouldn't be in the bars late at night. You should be home in bed. You should really focus on getting exercise and staying consistent, eating real. People don't want to hear that. That's the get rich slow method of work hard, save your money, invest that money into predictable assets that appreciate in value, that kick off dividends over time, the cash accumulates, and before you know it, you're wealthy. Same thing with fitness. But a lot of these folks are very get rich quick with regards to fitness, and I won't do that. So I appreciate you saying that and pointing that out. Very nice memories. 10x for sharing this insights. Big names. Oh, yeah, it's good times. Good times. Very blessed. Can butternut squash substitute asparagus? No, not for asparagus. Butternut squash. What can we sub that for? It's low calorie butternut squash. It is lower calorie. It's lower carb. Maybe I would not in the shredded salad. I mean, you can sub it out. We'll sub it out for like potatoes instead. So like double portion butternut squash is still lower calories, lower carb than half a portion of potatoes. So it really adds a lot of extra bulk to meals. Is there a way to find veggies which are suitable for substitution on 3 weeks shredded? Well, inside your dashboard, when you go to your menu inside, I don't know if I have access to mine right here. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't know if I can actually pull this up in real time for you, or I can actually pull up a version of a menu plan. Ooh, that looks delicious. No, not the veggies. But here, let me show you guys this real quick. Just all right. So let's say you are a member of our online platform at thedolcediet.com. This is what the desktop, the laptop version actually looks like. So you can look here. It's you got your leaderboard, your menu, your diary, your nutrition and exercise database, shopping list. There's all sorts of stuff here in the sidebar. But as we go through my menu plan, so this is not my program. This is just inside one of the dashboards that we have. So inside this menu plan, this is for a 1,500 calories. So this would be for like 100-pound, 105-pound young lady. I believe this is what this one is for. Like a 108-pound lady who's on day 33 of the Living Lean program. She's eating approximately 1,600 calories on this day, which would be May 10th. Now, her breakfast on this day would be a yogurt parfait smoothie, banana, strawberries, Greek yogurt, baking chips, which are semi-sweet chocolate, nut butter, bottled water, and some flaxseed. Here's the instructions on how to put it all together, just to like give you an idea of how these programs are laid out. What is her lunch? Her lunch is the Phenom chicken and date wrap, named after Vitor the Phenom Belfort, one of his favorite recipes. I was actually the create, named it after him. So the substitution, Amir, you could actually click this. When you see these arrows, this is the substitution arrow. So instead of 3 ounces of chicken, she can actually have 3 ounces of salmon. She can have 3 ounces of tuna, or she can have 3 ounces of steak. Her choice. Boom. That's where the substitutions. Also, she would be eating a flour tortilla, Indian dates, and cottage cheese. The Phenom date wrap is freaking incredible, by the way. Afternoon snack, which is sprouted grain toast with nut butter. Freaking delicious. I love it. My kids love it. Her dinner is the tropical chicken with Brussels sprouts, chicken breast, oat bran instead of panko. So it's actually fried chicken, but we use oat bran instead of breadcrumbs, which tastes and looks exactly the same. It's just a level up. It's a very delicious way to do it. We'll use 1 scrambled egg, almond milk, flax seeds, Brussels sprouts, grapeseed oil or avocado oil or even coconut oil, low sodium soy sauce, and unsweetened coconut flakes, plus the instructions on how to put it together. And then she even has a dessert, which is the evening snack. And here she's eating the autumn wheat cereal. If you've ever had that before, it is delicious. High in fiber, great way to clean out the bowels when you have that coffee first thing in the morning. So this is just a quick snapshot behind the scenes of the online diet and exercise program. Now, I wonder what her exercise is for the day. Let's see this. So she's actually, boom. So her day, she's actually, this is May 10th. This is Tuesday. So she's hitting the low bar. So this young lady was trying to put on some weight, probably trying to, build up the legs, lower body, get that really good, like that CrossFit style of curvy, shapely physique. So she's got the low bar squat, 5x5, Zercher squat, 4x8, high rep or high hip deadlift, 3x12, single leg deadlift, 2x15, dumbbell raise, calf raise, Supermans, and the 20-minute morning all crammed in there. That's a 40-minute workout. It's programmed, and it's going to burn about 4,200 or 420 calories. And let's see what her next day, her Wednesday workout would be. Flat bench dumbbell press, Arnold press. So she's in more of a power training program. I think this might be our beast mode program. What's really cool also is you can click on over to the leaderboard, and you can take a look and see, well, where do you fall with regards to everyone else? So let's say maybe just the men between the ages of, 30 and 39. So who is the winner thus far? Marcel went from 176 to 132, lost 44 pounds or 20%, 25% of his body weight. John Wagner, 255 to 213, lost 41 pounds. And then you could check by country if you want to, or let's just all people. So John lost 45% of his body weight. Jose, 42% of his body weight. This is pretty incredible, by the way. Anyway. So nutrition diary is in there. My diary, exercise, shopping list. I don't know if I'm going long. If you guys appreciate this, I'll jump out of here in a second. Shopping list. Every single thing on your program for the following week is listed for you. Everything you need is here. So you know exactly what you need. You can send it to yourself via email. You can print it, take it to the store, or if it's on your phone. You already have it on your phone. It's already there, and it's all taken care of. All right, I will jump out of there. Boom, back to the program. There we go. So who was that? Amir? To answer your question, you look for the substitution. A lot of the veggies, there aren't clear substitutions for veggies, but we say within category. If it's spinach, that's all right. Look at kale, look at arugula, maybe some chard, something simple like that goes pretty well. Zach, anyone that wants to get Dick skin thin for pool season should do 3 weeks to shredded. Memorial Day weekend is the Guido Super Bowl since it's the start of the pool season. That is true. There is still time to lose that boiler. My man, Zach, you know. Whoa, how do I sign up for the beast mode version after I ran 3 weeks to shredded and it continued with the diet? I look great, but I was pretty damn skinny. You were shredded. Would love to add some muscle. Craig, inside your dashboard, you may be able to, if not, click the contact button, which will put you in touch with one of our client services technicians. They will help you do it. They can do it on their end, or our tech team can do it. I'm not sure specifically if you can do it on your side. I think we used to allow our members to do it, but a lot of members, for some reason, would change it. They would click on it because I think they wanted to see what it looks like, but then it would wipe out the old program. So they would effectively start a new program, like, oh, well, that's not what I want to do. I want to do my old program. And then the old program would have started back at day one. So what we did is we've arbitrarily made sure our tech team can do it for you, just to save you from accidentally wiping out your own program, make it a little easier. So if anybody's interested in learning more about our online platform, click that link below. I think it says build a UFC body. We have a discount in there if you're interested. We give a full money back guarantee. If you don't like it, if it's not what you thought it would be, you get your money back. No problem. I want you to be super happy with it. So whatever we can do to help you guys, that's what's there. Brandon, I appreciate you. All right, guys and gals, I'm going to jump out for the day. I appreciate it's late. It's almost 7 o'clock at night right now. I appreciate you guys for being here. You are absolutely amazing. Thank you for hanging out. This is supposed to be a quick video. Here we are 47 minutes into it. That's what happens on these live chats, and I love every minute of it. If you're new to the channel, thank you for checking us out. Consider subscribing. Definitely subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, everyone. I do appreciate those thumbs up. And then any engagement with the channel, especially after the videos post, leave comments below, even just an FU Dolce, which means effing unbelievable content, right? That's for the algorithm. It's an inside joke from the early days. Chris says, super valuable to show all these features on your site. Thank you for all your guidance. I dropped 30 pounds on 3 weeks to shredded last year. I'm 56 years old and have better abs now than when I played college football. Bro, that is awesome. Chris, you are freaking incredible, my man. 30 pounds down, my man, on 3 weeks to shredded, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, which just shows you how good that program really is, right? 30 pounds lost on 3 weeks to shredded at 56 years old. Better abs now than when I played college football. Bravo, bravo. What else can I say? Chris, you are, you are the man of the day right now, my friend. Good for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all once again for being here. I will be back again tomorrow. You know that. Until next time, boom.